one more. Live. Alright, we are ready to go, I think. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and update the workout log, and then we'll go ahead and get started. What does our secondary bench day look like? So a nice tempo, probably somewhere in between. That's quite the jump there. I think what I will do for today and then our actual top set for today will probably be 297. That leaves us with close grip, 3 sets of 5. And we'll go a range of 230 to 235 on that. And let's see. We have our weighted push-up. Let's see. Preacher curl for sure. I'm trying to think. There's one. Oh yeah, of course. Tricep. Man, I want to do something else. What if I did like some real isolation? Maybe I'll do like single arm, no attachment, tricep. Well, let's put tricep extension for now. It'll be some form of that at least. I think that looks really good. Yeah, we'll mix it up a little bit. All right, let's get it. Got it set up for a big week 3. Can I hit a PR in 2 weeks? That is the question. Oh man, I'm feeling rough today, fellas. Feeling rough today. It was, I woke up like, I swear, like every hour on the hour yesterday. Sorry. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hopefully that pre-workout kicks in just a bit more. That would be fantastic. I wish there was another way I could set up something like a weighted push-up. I need to get like a weighted. Yeah. Maybe one day we can get it to where it just looks sick down here with all the things. Ugh. Yo, what's up, Mike? How are we doing? Out of work and now some Genshin, huh? Very good, very good. Chilling out, relaxing. I need to figure out. I don't know. Man, I slept really bad last night. Feeling rough. Trying to think there's anything I will get around to playing today. Maybe like on stream. The Wuthering Wave stream went pretty good yesterday. And I do have plenty of stuff to still do in that. How am I? Not doing too shabby. Like I said, really just... Ugh. I swear I woke up like every hour on the hour this morning. It was just like diabolical. I have to play Genshin again. Oh, man. I just feel like it's impossible to clear any of the end game. You know? There's just so many characters I would be missing. I should go back for the story though. You know, I would be interested to see, you know, what I guess has happened story-wise. Oh, come on. Lock it in. You gotta reel it in. $275 for our first set here. Yep, $275. Do I go straight to it? I think I do. Oh man. On a car. Tough one today. Tough one. A few more weeks though. We're getting there. I have to resort to some face slaps here. Some face slaps to wake up a bit. unfortunately, my new pre-workout is like a little less caffeine than the one I usually get. So it's like on days like today, when I'm already feeling rough, like just not enough, you know? Need scares you wake up, please. I need something. Epidermis. You know what epidermis is, sir? As you can see, it did not work. Alright. First ascending set. I just need to get the right song going, I guess. Alrighty, muchachos. There's the first set. So now I need green plus the black. And I'm probably gonna put this again. Yo, where's Pete at? I don't think, I know they're gonna be excited about some Nintendo Switch stuff. I don't know if you guys heard, but apparently Ocarina of Time remake by, you know, the end of the year, I suppose. Which is crazy. What was the other one? I swear there was something else that I was hyped about from that one. I mean, of course, like the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer stuff. Oh, boy. I want you guys to know. You know, I didn't play every single Kingdom Hearts. There was some that was like handheld console exclusives and whatnot. But like, when I was younger... Holy. I still remember the Sephiroth fight. Which one was that? Was it 1 or 2, I wonder? I feel like that was 1. I still remember that, man. Kingdom Hearts was definitely a staple of the childhood. And it is looking good. That Kingdom Hearts 4 like trailer went crazy. if you're anywhere from 25 to 32 and you never played Kingdom Hearts when you were younger, what were you doing? All right. Only for 3. Tempo on the second and third was so-so, but overall not too shabby. Okay, so now I have close grip, feet up. 230 or 235. What do I want to hit? Is it for sets of 5? I think it is. Let's see. Move this out of the way. Yes, sets of 5. What do we want? What do we want? Decisions. Five. So I'll need. You know what? Nah, we'll go 235. Because it's all right here. Because stepping over there to grab the 2.5s be far too difficult. I'm making it harder on myself by being lazy. Isn't that an interesting dilemma? I am ending up doing more work because I am lazy. You know what? Because you got the whole bits gigantify, we're gonna hit the flex too. Because I need to add that as a redeem. Also, I was talking to my mother and she's like, yeah, it says you haven't like uploaded your VOD in like a week or 10 days. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, why does it keep like getting out of sync because I have it to where it should just like upload every VOD after the fact, like right away. I don't have to like manually do it, but for some reason it just stops doing it, and then I have to re-enable. I don't know what's causing that, but I remember talking about it not too long ago. Like, what's going on? Like, I swear that I enabled it to just auto do it, and then I just thought that maybe I was mistaken, you know. But then here it is again. I don't get it. Honestly, that's actually like another lo-fi playlist that I could play. I wonder if it would flag like some Kingdom Hearts lo-fi. There are some banger tracks from Kingdom Hearts. Just to mix it up from the Expedition 33 lo-fi we've been rocking. Okay, so close grip. What's going on here? Do I have it misloaded? Oh yeah, I sure do. Ha 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 ha! Everybody laugh. I'm missing a whole like 10-ish pounds. That's what happens when I'm tired. Alright. We'll try this again. Where's the chat at to tell me I was misloaded? You guys are just laughing at me over there? Like, look at this idiot. He doesn't have the same weight on both sides. You gotta help me out when I'm tired. When I'm down. I thought that we were boys. I don't work for free. Crazy. Crazy. I gotta turn that song back on because it was just too good. Which one was it? Oh, here we go. Man, the Discord was popping a little bit yesterday. The Wuthering Wave stream went pretty good. Just vibing. You were just vibing. I'd like to make some improvements to the Discord. I think it's funny because I have like my announcement one or rules, right? But like I don't know how to change it, but like I have the rules right, but then it's like every time somebody joins the Discord server, that is the one where it like welcomes them. It's kind of goofy. Kinda goofy. Alright, set number 2. I need to find like a really, like a banger, you know, kind of Discord icon picture for the server. Escape the back rooms. I've never even heard of that. I have never even heard of that. Let me Google it in a second. After that's set. Arnicard says, escape the back rooms. Let's find out what that is. I was really dead set on Stellar Blade next as our single player, but then my one friend was like, no, man, you're gonna wait till I finish 007. I'll play it at the same time. I don't know if I'm waiting for him though. I don't know if I can find something short enough to play, you know, I guess in between. Alright, escape the back rooms. Well, I kind of figured it was a horror game. Yeah, oh, it's a co-op one. Interesting. When did it come out? October 2025, huh? That's weird. Yeah, I have not heard of it. Mike will play with me? Oh no. I'd hate for any of you guys to have to play a horror game with me. Alright, so after this last set of bench, it's going to be our weighted push-up, and then pull-up, and some arms. We're going to mix it up. Well, the bicep exercise is the one that we definitely tried out last week during deload week, but then I'm hoping, let me see here. could, but I'm gonna need lightweight. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fun. You still been playing ESO, Arnicar? Alright, let's it. I smell shit. Well, you should shower then. You know, it's important to shower every other day or so, at a minimum. Filthy animal. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we'll probably just do the red plate. Scott, hello. Hello. How are you doing today? Oh, you know what? Move this out a bit. Not bad, very good. I meant to make an announcement. This is our usuals here, right? I mean, of course, I made the Twitch story, right? But the new insurance accepted the surgery, right? So that's awesome. Very cool. But yeah, also, you know, it's like, it's not like I can be like, yo, I made so much money off Twitch, yada yada. But I think every little bit counts, right? Every drop in the bucket can still fill up the bucket. So I'm still getting something out of the Twitch, so I do have to really say, like, this is like kind of the important moments where it's like, I couldn't have done it without a lot of people, and it's like you guys all included, like the ones that are supporting and hanging out on Twitch. Or like, you know, the people that have subbed, anybody in any capacity, definitely means a lot. Definitely. It's good to feel like I can, you know, get it done and be okay. Like with where I'm at. Hopefully it means a more awake and much less brain fogged version when I stream, more full of energy, and then also getting more consistent, I'd say more game streams in throughout the weeks, right? Some weeks are really good, especially when there's a new release, and then like some weeks might not be as good. Like, well, Tuesday sucked so bad. I had everything printed, and it was just like, I sucked so bad. You good to get all sorted? True. I can't wait. So yeah, you know, just a little on a car with the bits and audio play. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. True. Alright, weighted push-up time. There's something else I was gonna say, but I'm too tired to remember at this current juncture. What was I gonna say? I'm gonna start a yap fest. Hi, DK. Alright, push-up time. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's right. Yesterday during the game stream, we hit the big 315 followers on Twitch. So, let me finish the set. Which is like giga fast too, because I'm like, if we can like get to the end of the block and hit it, then that would be awesome. But I think I've mentioned it. The 315 follower goal will be a celebration where I just do like a 315, as many reps as possible. But it'll be on the last week of the block, you know, where it makes sense to push something like that. So 2 weeks from now, one of those days. I don't know if I'll do it. Well, my primary day will be dedicated most likely to trying to hit a 2-rep PR. It might be the Saturday stream. I'll figure that out once we get closer to that. It'll be one of the days. How did you get on with the game? Yeah, it was a good Wuthering Waves stream yesterday. Just kind of getting caught up on everything. Figuring out a lot of that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, single player soon for sure. Most likely Stellar Blade, unless I can find something giga short to do before it. You would like that, wouldn't you? I think they would for sure. I think you're on to something here. On a car with all the biddies. All the biddies. Alright. Next set. How are we doing on time? We're 47 minutes deep. That's it. Yeah, we'll have to see about. I might try to get a game stream in today. I will need some more caffeine though. Probably won't be immediately after the workout. We'll find another opportunity today. But who knows, maybe. We'll see. It's up in the air right now. I need to crank out some more Wuthering stuff. We'll see. But yeah, honestly, W's to you guys for sure. Definitely quite far from being a full-time job or anything crazy like that, but definitely the payouts, you know, they add up for sure. You guys are here, hanging out, chatting. Man, it was like such a relief being lifted whenever I got that email. Oh, it might actually be a little bit cheaper than what I thought too. Maybe, we'll see. It might not actually. I had basically full expectations that I was gonna have to hit the like max kind of out of pocket, but it might actually be less. So that's actually really good. All right, last weighted push-up set. You get going here. Ugh. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. I'm trying to remember which one that was, right? But yeah, there's been a ton of in 2027, what am I looking forward to? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there's been so many game like what live shows, showcases. I mean, definitely the final part of the Final Fantasy VII remake. That's gonna be a banger. Guild Wars 3. What else do we got? What else do we have? I mean, like, the new Resident Evil looks pretty good, too. I'm just talking about in general, by the way. These might not be from that one's, you know, that kind of, like, live show specifically. What else, man? Final Fantasy Resonance. That story is actually based on a mobile game that basically went, you know, end of service. They really refined that. They basically, you know, took the gacha out. They basically just made it a real game. So they kind of used those assets and just turned it into a real, like, actual game. But that one was actually, you know, very good. So we'll see about that. Inactivity. Oh no. I forgot about this on TikTok. Alright, there we go. What are some other ones, man? What are some other ones? Let me see. Oh, the Monster Hunter Wild expansion. Oh, Fable, you know, the new Fable. I also think that there was a new Gears of War that was announced. Gears of War definitely hit whenever I was younger, and we'll see what they can cook up for like a new one. You got your Spyro, that's pretty sick. What other one? Also, Xenoblade Genesis. I have played a few of the Xenoblade games. That could be good. Anything else? Am I missing anything, guys? Am I missing anything? just like my big ones, right? Of course, if we're now this wasn't specifically announced at any of the like kind of game shows, but you know, Chrono Odyssey is an MMO that I've been kind of keeping tabs on for a while. That's supposed to release Q1 of 2027. So we'll see what happens, right? But, I mean, honestly, with all of this game show stuff, and like already just kind of knowing what releases in the next few months, it's a good time to be a gamer, I'm not gonna lie. It is stacked. Got a lot of good stuff. Just to be excited about, you know? Lots of good stuff. Oh yeah, Cyclops. I did see that. Yeah. There you go. I wonder if there's anything else. I'm trying to think. I thought all of that. They're like remaking and remastering like Halo in some capacity. I don't really know. I don't know the specifics of it, but I'm surprised that the Monster Hunter Wild expansion is like actually not till next year. I don't know. Almost feels a little delayed. Might be unpopular, but the remaking and remastering of games is so cheap. I agree, right? I feel like it's definitely a bad trend, right? I've seen some pretty shitty ones, you know? They're just trying to make quick bucks on, you know, IPs. I think it's just, like... when they cannot create something new or something that doesn't hit, then it's just like, oh! We will default, be cheap, have, you know, not, you know, no creativity, and just make a remaster or a remake. Not every game needs or deserves a remake / remaster, for sure. But you gotta think about the ones that started these trends. It's your favorite Blizzard. Thank you for Classic. You literally started a terrible trend. That's the thing, right? You know, when their expansions and when their new stuff wasn't hitting, they're like, oh, okay, we'll just give you Classic. And now we have like all of these Classic servers. It's like, let me copy your homework real quick. That's basically what it is. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some other ones that definitely kind of started that whole thing, but come on now, let's be real. There's more than one that could point the finger here, or we can point the finger at more than one here, I guess. World of Warcraft. Some things you just have to accept and move on and realize that these things were just better when they were fresh. Because sometimes you dive into those things and you're disappointed because you're like, things have changed for you, right? You have a different perspective. And maybe at the time the game felt really good, but then it's like, oh wow, this is not hitting in 2026. Name out here before I smack you. Wowzers. Wowzers. Crazy. Ooh, that's a good song. Yeah, some things just don't hit, right? Some things just don't hit the same. Plus, if it's... I don't know, man. It's like, oh, let me brush up these graphics a little bit and then ship it. There are some remasters and remakes that have really updated, whether it's like the combat or maybe the voice acting. Like, for example, what I think the bar should be in terms of expectations is the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remaster. It's not out yet, but what they showed and like really the difference is crazy, and I cannot wait for that. I think that's next month. That should be the bar. I have seen some devs go way below that bar. Assassin's Creed Black Flag looks crazy. Looks so good. And I don't know if people would consider like Black Flag as one of the really strong hits in terms of like the Assassin's Creed IP. So it is almost like they're able to pull maybe people that never even played or tried out Black Flag originally. I also just think, yeah, like people this year are just like, there's been just pirate games and people are into like the pirate fantasy for some reason. You know, Windrose was a pretty big hit. And everybody's super excited for Black Flag. And then it seemed like there was almost like an Age of Empires like game that was also going to be pirate kind of inspired. Alright, let's move things around. Get our arms in real quick. Which honestly, Windrose, I want to get around to playing at some point. don't know if anybody tried it in here, but it looked really good actually. I technically have it in my Steam library because of my brother, so the eavesdropping mission. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it maybe before when you failed it, you would have to restart it completely. I think they changed it to where you don't necessarily have to restart. I don't know. I remember listening to like the devs talk about some of the changes, and it kind of was something like that. Apparently there was a pretty big pain point. Alright, so this block's new accessory, we're changing it from, you know, the push down to it's going to be no attachment, single arm. How do I do this? Should I set it to the side, probably? Oh, yes. There's so much stuff I can do down here now with this machine, and like, it would even grow even more if I just got like different attachments basically. Like a rope would be really nice. Well, that's good, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see, but I'm looking forward to it for sure. Next month is the month that's really tough because, like I said, there's 2 games that I'm really interested in that drop on the same day, and then Black Flag drops the following day, I think. So, yeah, unfortunately, they were not like really spaced out. Some good accessory work in. Alright, what I am going to pull up though, I'm going to try it next stream and see if it gets, you know, kind of like flag, like copyright crap on the YouTube live stream next workout. But I think I'm going to try a Kingdom Hearts Lo-Fi. I'm just putting it up now so I don't forget. But I would like to mix it up a little bit. We'll have to see if it gets flagged. I'm glad that did not hit me in the head. Did you guys see that? Oh my god. I really didn't think it was gonna shake off. That is my bad. I will have to. I probably slammed the this back too hard. I was about to get concussed right there. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 is gonna be, like I was saying earlier, that was a staple in my childhood. Like, if you did not play Kingdom Hearts as a child, I just legit don't know what you were doing. I still remember, man, that Sephiroth fight, man. That was a tough one, especially, you know, as a kid, for sure. Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna have to watch that back. How close, man. I almost concussed myself. Yep, Sephiroth fight, the Colosseum, with like the cloud part. Oh. Dude, it was so good. Well, I guess what was it? I'm trying to think. I think that was part of, like, Cloud was involved in the Colosseum, but it was the Hercules kind of as well. Like, that was the theme of that world. Well, those are the good old days, for sure. Let's see if the old Kingdom Hearts playlist. What a throwback. Oh, okay, here it. So I never really played any of the God of War games, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like people are generally just not as hyped for the new God of Wars. So you don't play as Kratos. You just play as like his ugly wife. Like, oh, the new Stellar Blade looks really good. Yeah. Yeah. New Stellar Blade does look good. Okay, let's get the Preacher Girl set up. My gosh, man, I just listed off so many. Like, we are stacked. Not that I'll even play all of them. Bro, like, I don't understand. It's like such a debate, but it's like I don't know, man. Like you go from this badass like main character, like yeah, I just don't understand why did you have to do that to the poor wife? She doesn't even really look like the voice actor, right? Because the voice actor is like, you know, pretty good looking. I think the only thing that really matched was like the red hair, you know. Why did you do that to the character like that? I don't know. Maybe it's like a provocative or a controversial thing, but you know, generally, I just feel like most of the time, people just want to play as characters that look badass. You know, look cool, or just generally appealing to look at. Hellblade 2 does look awesome. I like the gauntlet, the whole like close combat that they were showing off. What did I do last week? I think I did 15, but I thought maybe we could do 20. I think most people would have been satisfied playing as, you know, his hot wife if she was hot. Maybe, you know, more people would have been satisfied. Maybe there's still some people that are probably like, oh my god, this is not a God of War game without Kratos. Maybe hot take, but I think I'd rather play as the wife than like as the kid that I saw you could like kind of somewhat play during part of the one. Like at least some like her combat and stuff looks sick. It just like character design wise, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I've never really played any of the God of War games, so I mean, it's just kind of like whatever for me. But I'm sure there are some more people that are like super big God of War fans that are, you know, quite disappointed. It's not even like she's bad tested either, right? Like, I don't know, like no scars, nothing that like just gives a badass vibe. Like, you don't always have to go for like super hot Gooner bait characters, but I don't know. I don't think that was it. I think there was like a statistic that was even saying too that like even girl gamers like playing as hot female characters. So it's not like just a male thing, it seems like. This is always interesting because it begs, like, people hated when, like, MMOs had gender-locked classes, but I think generally, like, if it has to be that way, they would prefer their character to be able to look really good versus not. Yeah, the good old MMO. Yeah, they really got away. I think for the most part, they got away from the gender-locked classes. That females like playing as good looking men. Yep. True. True. Yeah, I'm remembering the things that I need to do after this workout. $124. How long have we been rocking it right now? We're at hour 24. Okay, nice. Rocking and rolling. And there we have it. All right, very good. So, yep, there you have it. All right, Slowpokes. They give men big picks. Yeah, whatever else you said there. You got that. That is all you. Who knew that? Who knew in freaking today's age, superheroes of all things was gonna be ending up just being like hella. At that point, it's like they're not trying to make the characters look good. They are just. Some of them are kind of diabolical with some of those outfits. You know, it's like, woo! Sweating a bit. These are superheroes? This my superhero game right here? Alright, fellas and fellers. We are all finished with the workout. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's good timing, yeah. Started to get a little diabolical in the chat. Good time to wrap it up. But yeah, hour and 30-ish, that's kind of what we've been able to do nowadays. The machine is so nice, it helps us add in a few extra exercises. Makes it go on a little bit longer. Yeah, I've kind of updated you guys, like I said. Good news about the surgery stuff, and then also, yeah, like I said, we hit that 315 follower goal. I'll probably actually like post in the Discord the exact like the day that we do that, like 315, as many reps as possible, just so like people know, I guess, ahead of time. Yeah, that we'll be having some fun on whatever day I end up making it. Other than that, pretty good, like, first week so far of the new block. Like I said, this one's a little bit shortened, so our heaviest week will be in 2 weeks. Hoping to maybe see if we can hit a PR. And then, of course, we'll do that AMRAP sometime that week. Anything going on? I think, like, I'm kind of treating it as if it's, like, the end of the week, but it's not quite the end of the week. I know there's some exciting things next week, because there's, like, the Embers of Uncrowned, like, demo / playtest. I don't really understand what it is exactly. And then there's a game called Adventures of Elliot that is coming out that looks kind of good. Damn. I don't know, maybe I don't play Stellar Blade if that's coming out, though. Because Stellar Blade, it's got a pretty decent playthrough, so I think it's like at least 60-ish, 70 hours. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we just chill for the rest of the week until that comes out, play that, and then play Stellar Blade. Might catch you at the weekend. Alright, Scott. Enjoy your, well, it's probably Thursday evening for you right now. But yeah, I guess I'll catch you this weekend. Can't wait to see your plastic surgery results. Yeah. True, nose job. Nose job incoming. Nah, I cannot wait. Like I said, I slept so shitty Monday night, so that me getting the email about the surgery, like, being accepted through my insurance on Tuesday, it was just like, oh, the saving grace of the day. Anyways, enough yapping. Yeah, thanks for popping in, hanging out. Thanks for the support, as always. Like I mentioned, this is kind of when it really means a lot, you know, I guess more than anything. So yeah, thanks for popping in, hanging out. Stream's been going good, so thanks for the chatting. Also some pretty good Discord chatting going on too, so yeah, no, I appreciate it. Hope this, well, let's see here. Might get in a game stream at some point today. Still kind of up in the air. Otherwise, for sure, see you guys this weekend for some gaming. Gonna look so good. You know what? Yeah, I guess so. So, thanks for popping and hanging out. Grebor, later. I will see you guys next time. Peace.